Hola, Scorpio Sun, Virgo Moons. Welcome to your 2020 Sun Moon reading. Keep in mind when you view this is when you're meant to see it. It doesn't matter the time of year, and I'm doing them in order of requests in the comments, so be sure to post yours up. While you're waiting for your request to be done, check out your 2019 Sun Moon readings, which are in my playlist. The first portion of this video will be us going over the traits of your Sun-Moon combination. I will then lay out the main cards. We'll take a quick look at your 2020. The second portion of this will be the link below to the Vimeo link, where we'll have a deeper interpretation of the cards in addition to clarifiers. I'll be dividing the year up into 4 separate quadrants. So let's get to your Sun-Moon combination. So you all have really strong opinions and beliefs and attitudes, and you're kind of set in your mind when it kind of comes to this stuff. You are a little bit reserved though, okay? So this surprises people because of that timidity, being reserved. Sometimes you're a little bit too aware of what's going on around you. You guys are definitely, like all Virgo moons, well, Scorpios too, have attention to detail, but Virgos have attention to detail. The Scorpios are the investigators. You're always trying to be perfect. The only thing is, like, okay, if I were to think of one of the things to work on in 2020 for you guys, it would be try not to be too critical, try not to find fault in everything and everybody, especially if you're not going to, and I'm not saying, I mean, if you don't want to work on it, it's totally fine. But if you don't want to contribute to helping a situation, just kind of pointing out faults and not doing anything really isn't doing anything for anybody. And then, you know, when it comes to that fault finding and being critical, sometimes you turn that on yourself. So then what happens is, you know, you expect yourself to be perfect and you beat yourself up all the time. So it can really kind of affect your psyche. So be careful about that. You guys are very intense. You're soft-spoken. You're very accurate when it comes to your conclusions. I mean, don't get me wrong. You're not wrong. You guys would be great at being a detective, investigator, CSI, any kind of scientific pursuit. So just make sure you channel those skills that you have in the right avenue, okay? Because you guys are examiners, but you also can examine and disapprove also. And like I said, you can internalize that. And then as a result, it's not good. So you really need to kind of work on self-acceptance, loving yourself. You might have picked up, you guys are, your sex life is usually pretty active, even though the Virgo side of you might have some inhibitions that you picked up along the way. You are a very devoted and loyal partner when it comes to love or a romantic relationship. Relax and enjoy life. For Scorpio Virgos, sometimes work just ends up being the end all, okay? So just leave enough free time to enjoy life and do the things that you enjoy doing. You're allowed to do that, okay? You need to do that to have a healthy balance. You all are very intelligent. And again, in 2020, just work on not, you know, preaching, get off the soapbox, you know, things like that. Because it'll just come across as arrogant or, you know, what have you. So you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure everyone knows they have stuff to work on. So let's see what's going on with you guys for 2020. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, the universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Scorpio Sun, Virgo Moons for the year 2020. What do you see? What do they need to know? Any messages that you have, they could bring them to their higher ground, closer to the divine for their greater good, would be greatly appreciated. Scorpio Sun, Virgo Moons, what do you see? What do they need to know for the year 2020? Can you please show me what they can expect? January, February, March. January, February, March, please. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles in the upright. What do you see for April, May, June? Scorpio Sun, Virgo Moons. We have the Page of Pentacles in reversed. What do you see? And I also want to mention I'm on the Instant Go app if you need a quick answer to a question. I'm also on Facebook and Insta. Check me out on there. Okay, July, August, September. We have the Sun card in reversed. And October, November, December. And then if you could just like, share, subscribe. I also have a donate link in the link below if you would like to donate. Support my channel, that would be awesome, but not mandatory. 7 of Wands as you move forward from this reading or move into 2000. Oh no, it's not. I'm sorry. This is October, November, December. I'm also doing the generals too, so that's why I got mixed up. Okay, so January, February, March, you guys are working a lot. Okay, you have a lot of options, a lot of things going on. You're multitasking. What do we talk about? Making room for enjoyment. What do we talk about? Making room for personal life. You're not doing that in January, February, March. Okay, you're doing everything else, but you're not doing that. And remember, we said that that's necessary. So make sure you don't let work become all consuming. And I know you guys are really good at making excuses for why you have to work to other people, but we know they're excuses, right? For the most part. So work on that. April, May, June, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So this could kind of, this could be a period that you're having where all this work is for naught. The Page of Pentacles, when it's in the upright, it's like a tangible plan. It's building, it's getting to a better place. When it's in reverse, it's really not getting anything out of the hard work, I feel like. You know, whatever you're getting is kind of short term. Your goals are blocked. Some of you might be having financial problems during this period of time. Hey, it's tax season. It could be happening. So you could have been a little irresponsible with money, and then it's catching up to you. But that's what I'm getting with the Page of Pentacles. July, August, September, things could be better. We have the Sun card in reverse. So while they aren't as terrible as they could be, while this is a temporary influence and this too shall pass, it is, you know, bringing about a bit of depression. You might be feeling left out. You might feel like, you know, your day could be a little bit brighter. You might need to remind yourself, and you could be beating up on yourself here. Remember, you might have to remind yourself to have fun or remind yourself to stay positive. This is going to kind of be a down period for you, July, August, September. As you move into October, November, December, or in October, November, December, I see you having difficulty either standing up for something that you believe in, standing up against somebody, standing up against the opposition. For some of you, you're being judged or criticized by other people, or you're judging and criticizing yourself. You're backing down, feeling like you're not good enough, or that you're overwhelmed by a challenge, okay? So, you know, the purpose of this reading is, I always say, prepare for the worst, hope for the best. And take these readings and figure out what you need to work on in 2020 is really what it's all about. All right. So if this resonated, consider a personal reading. Just click on the link in the description box. We can go ahead and set that up. Make sure you click on the Vimeo link for, we'll go into this reading deeper with clarifiers. Otherwise, check out your 2019 Sun Moon readings in my playlist. Check me out on Instago, Facebook, Instagram. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate in the link below. Otherwise, adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.